If this present administration did not use Nigeria as a collateral, yes, for the loan they are going to be borrowing before leaving power, then it will just be by the grace of God. Just take a good look at this news very well.
President Bola Tinubu, Mr. President, make una have mercy on Nigerian youth, Nigerian children and the future generation. Make una use fear of God. They borrow this money where una they borrow. They can loan and credits where una they accumulate on top future generation head. Make una fear God. We beg you in the name of whatever you hold sacred. Now human beings go pay the money. Now country go pay the loan. Under 2 years of your administration, you don't borrow more than 56 trillion naira, raising the national debt to more than 180 trillion. Buhari under in 8 years borrow about 70 trillion. You under 2 years don't reach 56 trillion and counting. And tomorrow when I go talk, say no, that make nobody talk, make nobody comment. President Tinubu, God have been good to you. You have been former governor, you still they live on pension from Lagos State. You are former national leader of the party. Now you are president. Your wife former senator. You get investment all over the country. Your children have investment. The senator Akpabio, your senior president, where they approve loan for you, whether in colleagues agree.
Now, Senate approves Tinubu's $21 trillion loan for 2025 budget. $21 trillion, not in naira. So they cannot even borrow in naira. Now, what does this mean for every Nigerian? So if you are a meaningful Nigerian, listen to this very well. Let me explain. President Bola Tinubu's administration has received Senate approval for 21 trillion, that's 21 trillion naira equivalent loan to finance Nigerians' 2025 budget. But many Nigerians are angry, and rightly so. A lot of persons are not happy with this. Now, let me break it down. Why is the government taking this huge loan? According to the government, they are taking the loan because the loan is meant to fund the 2025 national budget. That is, according to them, allegedly, this is what they said. Now, they say they are going to be using the loan to cover infrastructures like roads, rail, electricity, education, and health sectors, according to them. Some social intervention programs as well, security, and then defense. They say they are also going to use it to, fund salaries and then running costs. They argue that Nigeria does not generate enough revenue internally, so borrowing is necessary to keep the government running. But I thought one time we heard that the present administration repay Nigeria loan, yes, with IMF. So if they can repay loan, then why are they still borrowing? Now, why are Nigerians angry with this borrowing? According to Nigerians, number one, too much debt is already up for Nigeria. So Nigeria debt profile is already over 121 trillion naira as of mid-2025. Every year, we borrow more, and a huge part of our revenue goes into debt repayment, not development. You see why it will be very difficult for the country to develop, right? Now, there's no visible impact despite past loans. There's little to show, on ground. Poor road, no light, ASU still go on strike. Hospitals still lack basic equipment. But these politicians keep borrowing every day. The question people are asking now is this borrowing for their pocket or for Nigerians? People are asking, where did all the previous borrowed money go? Now, number three thing you need to understand is fear of corruption and misuse. The more reason why Nigerians are not happy with this. Many believe that a large part of these funds end up in the pocket of politicians through inflated contract, ghost projects, and then outright theft by many of these Nigerian politicians, because a lot of persons in Nigeria are not leaders, they are politicians with agbada, and they are just there just for their pockets. Now, there's little transparency or accountability. Ordinary Nigerians rarely see the direct benefits and impact of this loan. Another reason why Nigerians are angry is that there's high cost of governance in Nigeria. The government continues to spend heavily on luxurious for officials, expensive SUV cars, large entourage, and foreign trips, while asking citizens to tighten their belts. Guys, the next reason why Nigerians are not happy with this is there's no clear repayment plan for this loan. So who pays this debt back after they borrow? They will leave it for next administration, and that is why the country keep facing a lot of generational problem. Nigerians fear that their children will be paying for debt taken with little benefit to show for it. Now, the question is this money for development or for political pockets? Let us be honest. Let me explain. On paper, it is for development. But in reality, You and I know that most Nigerians don't trust the system. Yes, you are aware of this. Many Nigerians don't trust the system. So unless the government proves it with results, building real project, or creating jobs, improving lives and properties, people will believe that it is another round of political looting, maybe probably, putting up this money for their ambition for 2027. Now, let me leave you with my final breakdown and thought about this loan for an average Nigerian. Just listen to this. Tracking government spending is very important for every citizen of this country. We need to push for more transparency. Where is the money going to? Who is getting the contracts? Are the projects real? Every Nigerian must demand this. We need to demand accountability from the lawmakers, not just approval of every loan request. This is not just about numbers. It is your future, the future of your children. So what do you think about this loan? Do you think it is worth it? Looking at what the government have been doing over the years, do you think it is worth it? Because Nigeria is more like a borrow. If they no if they no borrow Nigeria, if they no really sell Nigeria out, I just believe say the eye of these Nigerians no go clear. Let's get your opinion about this. Let's go.